Philadelphia Eagles back-to-back NFC champs. First time that's been done since the Eagles did it themselves back in 2004, guys. How about them birds, baby? I know it was only to the Commanders. Last game we had the Raiders. So we haven't played good teams the past 2 weeks. But that does not mean anything about how excited I am about our offense. We continue for 3 weeks straight now to show progression on the offensive side of the ball. I'm very excited to see that. Philadelphia Eagles back-to-back NFC East titles right here in December 2025. I got up on the screen right there. So I wanted to talk about that right away. I was pretty excited to see us get that win today, even though we all expected that to happen. Just like with the Raiders game, that's what's supposed to happen. So I'm glad, it worked out. Offense was showing signs of progression. Not saying there weren't things that we need to work out still. There are, especially on the special teams right now. I don't know what was going on tonight. We started off with a fumble in the very beginning kickoff. So we need to work on special teams, especially Jake Elliott. Jake Elliott has not been the greatest for us, unfortunately, right now. He's not doing good. I mean, look at all of these headlines I got pulled up here just typing in Jake Elliott. Didn't mean to put an S on that. Let's see. Check this out. This is the one that I did read through. Jake Elliott missed 3 kicks tonight. One of them didn't count, technically, but in the moment it felt like it counted, so it feels like he missed 3 kicks tonight. Eagles kicker Jake Elliott can only miss wide left. Oh, man, this article slayed him. So starts off right here. He missed a 43-yarder wide left, right? That's what it says. Right after that, then he missed a 57-yarder wide left, but a penalty was called. Like I said, I felt like he missed it in the moment. Then I saw that flag pop up, and I was like, thank goodness he's going to get a reattempt, which he did, and he missed a 52-yarder wide left. And I love how they word it here. Yep, you guessed it, wide left. So that was pretty funny. But down here, let's see, what else did they have? Oh, yeah, here we go. Elliott would certainly feel better if he made his next kick, maybe next time. Overcompensate a bit to aim right. I'm not sure what's going on with my internet, but that's all I had on that tab anyway. So right here is pretty funny. Here, Nick Sirianni being questioned about Jake Elliott's performance in the press conference after the game just now. So let's check that out. Hopefully it's not too echoey. I'm gonna listen to this in the edited version and see how it sounds.
Field.
Nick, what is your confidence level in Jake Elliott as his struggles continue, and how does that affect your decision making in important situations?
I have the utmost confidence in Jake. I think like any team, you have ups and downs, and that's just not offense, defense. That's special teams, and that's your kicker too. I have a ton of confidence in him that he'll respond, he'll rebound from this because he's mentally tough and a great kicker, and we have the utmost faith in Jake moving forward.
So I love Jake Elliott, and he's been great for the Eagles since 2017. But he's not been too great. Last season especially had a rough season. This year he's been a little bit better, but he's missed, I think, 5 kicks the last 2 games. So he's having a really rough patch right now. That needs to change, especially going into the playoffs, and we have the rest of our team hitting their stride right now on the offensive side. He needs to tag in along with that and help out with those extra 3 points. That was 2 today that he missed. We could have had an extra 6 points. Not that we needed it, but you don't want to miss field goals, especially as consistently as he's missing them right now. We also used Saquon Barkley a good bit in this second half today, especially. We used him throughout the game, but he had a pretty good game. Where is he at? 132 yards, over 21 carries with 1 touchdown tonight. He was looking really good. He had a couple of very explosive plays, one that was balanced through contact and still got the spin and gained an extra 6 yards or so for that touchdown. So very impressive by Saquon Barkley. Him himself as a player, as I said in one of my first videos, has not changed. We just need to scheme better on the offensive side, which we have been showing signs of the past 3 games. Last week against the Raiders, I know, guys, it's the Raiders, but we did kill them. We had 0 missed tackles. It's worth talking about. We only allowed 75 yards, I believe it was, which was some sort of record within itself. But point being, 75 yards allowed by our defense is awesome. And then on the offensive side of the ball, getting things going, Saquon Barkley's been more involved recently. The play calling has changed. I'm very excited to see how we do. We got the Bills coming up on the schedule here, so we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I think that's really good that we have a challenge next week. We just had a couple of games to work out the kinks that looked really nice. The Raiders and the Commanders scoring 60 points on the offensive side. Yeah, against teams that are not great, but we still got to work out some kinks and get a little flow going on the offensive side. So that's pretty cool. We got the Bills coming up. That's more of a challenge, so that'll be really nice to get at least one more challenge in before we walk into the playoffs here. Pretty soon, we're right around the corner from it. Only have one more game against the Commanders again. Speaking of Commanders again, in this past game that we just played them, things did get pretty chippy throughout the game. There's not even a full video out yet, but
the Commanders showed little resistance in the second half.
Sorry about the volume. Or the noise. So yeah, this video didn't really show too much. I mean, there's a huge scuffle that broke out amongst over 10 players. I don't know if it was 15 plus or what, but a lot of players. I think there were only 2 penalties in the game on that play. But yeah, just a little scuffle broke out, and I wanted to mention that since we do play them again in 2 weeks, things were pretty intense in this game here. What else did I have? I had a play leading up to it when that scuffle broke out. I'm going to turn my noise off the YouTube there. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, so Saquon right here gets that nice little run. Oh, shit. All right, here's the play leading up to it. Tank Bigsby gets a touchdown. Pretty nice run by him. Tank, we need to use him more often. Look at that guy. Yeah, we need to use him more often. Here we go for the 2-point conversion. Going for 2 points, and this one things down here in the bottom corner, you see them kind of start shoving each other, and then over here you see at the bottom right corner you can see a little something starting. But that's the play where it came out of. You could not see anything on the highlights, unfortunately, so no video out about that yet. But if you want to see it, I'm sure if you look later there will be something. So that's pretty much what's going on with that Commanders game right there. Like I said, Bills coming up. I'm excited for that. Very excited for this team overall. The defense has been killing it. Speaking of defense, shout out to Brandon Graham. Last week played great. Only had 7 snaps and had 2 sacks within that time. 2 sacks in the first half. Oldest Eagles player to do that in NFL history, or maybe in NFL history. Actually, it's in NFL history. Oldest player to get 2 sacks in the first half in NFL history, and he also became the oldest player in the Eagles franchise history to get a sack. So that's pretty cool just to see Brandon Graham coming back out of retirement and doing really well out there. That's all I got for you guys. Thank y'all so much for watching, and let's enjoy some football tomorrow on Sunday. Go Birds!